Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So today we're going to talk about several developments involving Hololive. We got some drama, we got some news, and we got some pretty entertaining stuff to go over. And our first story is going to involve this little shark right here, Gawr Gura. Now there's been some good things happening with Gawr Gura, some very special projects she's been working on and have released to the public for everyone to enjoy. But there's also been some more drama involving her lack of streaming content in recent months. Now, of course, whenever something involves Gawr Gura, there's always going to be a bit of drama, and it's pretty much the same stuff we've been hearing over and over again. But let's see how we got there in the first place. So only a few days ago, there was an original video released on Marine's channel. It features both Gawr Gura and Marine. It's a video called Shinkiro, and it is a music video that is doing very well over 1 million views in the first couple of days. And just look at some of the banger artwork that has come out of this. There are some great animations and images coming out of this. They're super cute. It's a super well-made video. And of course, the singing on point as always. But there's also some funny deep dives people have been doing towards the message of this video. What's going on in this music video? And I'm one of the believers that this whole thing is just a giant setup. It's all just a giant scene that is wrapped around one concept, and that is raging lesbian sex between Gawr Gura and Marine. I'm sorry, I don't write the rules. I'm just very sophisticated. I can see all of the subtle nuances in this music video, and it's pointing in one clear direction. And a lot of art's coming out of this too, including some cute, funny ones like this. And yeah, I completely support it. It's been quite the phenomenon over the past couple of days. However, with a lot of success and a lot of attention comes bad things sometimes. And because Gawr Gura is always going to be very relevant, her absence and her lack of streaming content during this year, which is due to a lot of reasons, has some people upset. And there's some quote-unquote fans within Gawr Gura's community who are getting increasingly upset with her lack of streaming content. And if you go to her channel, you can see her last stream was about 2 months ago. And really, at any point, you can click on her latest stream and look at the newest comments. You can sort by newest, and you'll see a lot of people attacking her and complaining about her lack of streaming content. Here's just random screenshots. You can see this one from 2 hours ago as recording this video saying, last stream 62 days ago, it's actually over. And more comments saying, you know, just go live and all this stuff. And stream 2 months ago, yikes, 22 likes on a comment made on a stream that is over 60 days old, and it's from 13 hours ago. This tells you how much people are paying attention to these things. And of course, there's nice comments as well, but these nice comments are mainly there responding to the negativity because people have become aware of all these negative comments in the newest section of comments on her latest stream. And you can see right here, we can see the type of negligence that has brought calamity to the glittering Atlantis. And down here, this person, this one in particular got a lot of attention on Twitter, saying, please take lessons on how to be an idol from Fuamoko. Performances are meaningless if you are going to abandon your fans. And this was something included in a tweet, a screenshot of this, and it said, Gura has successfully created more antis in her own fan base, and it's completely her own fault. Honestly, watching her fall off has been really funny. So yeah, this tweet got absolutely bodied by a lot of people. Now, Gawr Gura's absence from live streams is explainable for a lot of reasons. Number one, I think it's just the way she is utilized in the company. She is not just there to stream on her channel. She does a lot more collabs than she used to. Also, she is constantly involved in big projects and also, you know, things like concerts. And we look at the collaboration she had with Marine. These are big projects. They're just not in the form of live streams posted on her channel. And also, it has been noted over and over again that Gawr Gura has been dealing with her own issues, and she's had some health concerns throughout this year, and she really has been dealing with a lot while also being pulled in a million different directions. Like, clearly, she's still providing a good amount of content. It's just not in the form that people are checking and what they're evaluating her on, which is the number of live streams. And, moving past that, I mean, really the only controversial thing going on here is what Hachima is saying, tweeting baby shark for dinner, and quite literally giving us all a jump scare. This was the real threats, the real drama going on here. But nonetheless, we have some good news to go over here. So just as I was getting ready to record this video, there was a big announcement on the Hololive English account. We have a new generation coming, a new 4-member unit, Holostars English Armis. You can see the new members right there. Their debut streams will be on November 17th and 18th, and this is a pretty big announcement. Now, I think this is definitely a bit of a void filler, especially with everything that happened in the graduations that stemmed from Holostars Tempest earlier this year, and I wonder if this actually impacted how much this announcement might have been sped up. Who knows? But a lot of people are very excited about this. I mean, it's interesting to see how another male generation will do in Hololive, and also how aunties and some of the special quote-unquote fans will deal with a male generation. Who knows? We know that there were some initial issues, and really some issues that persisted with collaborations between male members and female members of Hololive, but we'll just have to wait and see. This is some pretty exciting news. I know a lot of people wanted to see more male VTubers in Hololive, and well, here you go. And also something very cool to come out of this. This was made with an accompanying message saying, to celebrate the debut of Holostars English Armis, let's all watch their historical debut stream together. Now, what they're doing here and what Cover is allowing is actually pretty unique for Hololive. They're basically allowing anyone to stream their reaction to this debut. As long as you have the audio muted, you're allowed to play this stream anywhere you want. As long as you follow those simple rules, you can stream your watch along with this debut. And that's pretty unique. I've seen some other, I shouldn't say independent, but smaller VTuber agencies allow these sorts of watch-alongs, and I think it's really good promotion. And I think Hololive and Cover have come to this realization, and they want to allow people to basically freely promote these debuts. And I think it's a nice move. And also, this coincides with another nice announcement that Cover made. And you can see the caption here. It says, Cover Corporation announces the addition of Derivative Work Game Guideline and establishment of Holo Indie, a game brand for derivative work game. Now, this is a very big announcement that's been met with a lot of positivity, by the way. So let's read a little bit about what this means. So basically what they're trying to do here is have more involvement in community projects. And what this means is they are going to have an actual system in place for people using IPs that belong to Hololive, and they're doing it in a way that actually helps out the people making these derivative projects. And you can see with this program, simply all these people have to do is follow very basic guidelines, and they will actually provide some support and structure for these people using their IPs to make derivative works based on Hololive and their VTubers and their likeness. And you can see it's going to be called Holo Indie. That's going to be basically this genre of derivative works. And you can see an example down here. And really, when it comes to the actual guidelines, it's very, very simple. I'll read them quickly. It says, the company has established the guidelines for the creation and use of derivative works so that fans may have the peace of mind to be able to enjoy our content in as many different forms as possible. We are promoting and supporting funds creation, and we will not exercise our right regarding works that we deem to be derivative works as long as they comply with the guidelines. In the guidelines, we have established derivative works guidelines that indicates the overall policies, guidelines for clips regarding creation of clips, fan support advertisement guidelines regarding fan-operated advertisements, and guidelines for use of music regarding use of music content provided by us. As part of the support to clip creators' activities, Guidelines for clips indicate that creators can use monetization schemes so that we expect that fans may have the peace of mind to be able to enjoy our content in as many different forms as possible. We will not interfere with the use of partner programs or creator programs on video sharing sites as YouTube, Nico Nico, etc. Any advertising revenue earned thereof or any other monetization schemes offered by such sites, provided that the guidelines, said sharing sites' terms of use, and all third-party guidelines are adhered to, and no IPs or copyrights are infringed upon. Basically, long story short, if you're a clip channel or you're someone making a HoloLive inspired game, if you follow very basic guidelines, and they are very, very basic, they will essentially include you basically as a part of the community. This is the perfect example of community involvement. And this is how a company should treat these things. Basically have them under their arm, but say, hey, you can use these derivative projects to make your own money. We're just making sure you follow basic guidelines so you're respecting our IP in your derivative works, which I think is a win-win for everyone. When you think about companies like Nintendo that are shutting down anything that's using their IP, this is a radically different approach to these things, one that benefits everyone involved. And also, there's very specific ways to get things like your fan games monetized. You can see how it's set up here. I mean, it gives them an actual choice of how they want to go about these things. Now, I don't know the very nitty-gritty details here, but this is a pretty promising project, and a lot of people are excited about it. But that is some of the HoloLive related news today. We got a little bit of everything today, but I'm glad to share it all. And please share all your thoughts about these topics in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.